Okay, this is the recording for December 5th. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, last minute, I couldn't move an appointment out of the way. So unfortunately, I had to record this. I'm just going to show you some calculations. November 28th was about an hour and 30 minutes. November 21st was about an hour and 30 minutes. If you add those two together, I went over about 35 minutes long. As a result, I'm going to shorten today by that 35 minutes. So let's get in started. I'm going to do two things today. We're going to do sorting and we're going to do production build. So first things first, let's do the production build. As you can see, our application is here, but as you can see, it's running still in it's still running on the Angular is still, of course, running through the I can't think of the thing, the JavaScript server, Node.js, right? Still running on Node.js, he's 4200. We wouldn't deploy this in real life. I mentioned that multiple times. And then we also did the cross origin stuff, right? So how can we actually build this for production? Pretty easy. So first things first, I'm going to stop the compilation, and then I'm going to go ahead and type the build command. And I'm going to add a production command. I want to build for production, and so I'm going to build it. Earlier we talked. Weird. I think question mark is dot help. I want to know what my options are. So it should be production. Okay, it no longer exists. So let's just build it with build. Usually you would optimize it. You could choose several optimization options such as cross origin. We could do all sorts of stuff, AOT, build using ahead of time, whatever. Yeah, they no longer have what you call it. Typically I would do AOT, but like we don't need to have AOT. I believe it'll build it either way. We'll do it either way. So ahead of time compilation, just build it, right? But that is in fact what's happening. It's the same thing that happens when you actually ng serve. It actually converts it to what it needs to do and then runs it in Node.js. The difference here is it's going to transpile it to JavaScript code, and then we're going to import that. It's going to build it in a folder, and we're going to import that in a we're going to import that into our static directory in NetBeans. So while we're waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and stop that. Sorry. And there's the sealing phase. And so it should be done pretty shortly. Yay. So what actually gets produced? These files. Wait, what? JavaScript files, right? We don't really need to know much more. Oh, excuse me. We don't need to know much more about it, but it is in the dist folder. And I'm just going to open it up so we can see what it is. And you can see we have student app, and then you have these files. These are the files we're going to actually copy in. You see the index and the the three JavaScript files along with the CSS styles. We're just going to copy these things in. So I'm going to go ahead and copy, and I'm going to go into other sources. I'm going to go into our static, and I'm simply going to paste them. Okay. Now we're not done, unfortunately. I wish it were that easy. It would work, and it absolutely does. I just don't want to restart it twice. We have to do one more thing, and then I'm going to go ahead and do it. So we need to create a Java class, and it's MVC configuration. We need to do one more thing. The primary problem here, and I have it here. I spelled that wrong, didn't I? That doesn't matter. The primary problem is um, well, it's a bunch of problems. Actually don't want to remove that. Can I just click fix imports? I cannot. Gotta go do it one at a time, I guess. Should have, oh, come on. I didn't want to go to it. I want you to import it, you bastard. Boom. All right, so what are we still missing? All right, I think I have to redo this. I think I got something mistaken here, and it doesn't like it. I might have used the wrong resource override, so I'm gonna actually stop the recording and fix it. Sorry.